Non-conformist, positive nonsense. AquaMethodPodcast. Non-conformist, positive nonsense.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy GP, and you're rocking with me on the Aqua Method Podcast. And as always, you can find me on Twitter, GrasshopperGP, Instagram, GrasshopperGP, both of which spelled normally, no special characters, emojis, numbers, acrylic letters, Japanese characters, nothing like that. GrasshopperGP, Instagram, and Twitter. Send me an email at grasshoppergp@yahoo.com for any types of sponsorships, advertisements, or if you just have something nice to say about the podcast. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who listens and likes and views and do all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate every single view that I get. It means a lot to me, so thank y'all to everybody. And you're listening to this on Grasshopper GP Official. That's Grasshopper with 3 S's, because when I made the account, I couldn't spell. Grasshopper GP Official, 3 S's is the YouTube account. Thank y'all again for rocking with your boy. I believe this is episode 43. It might be 42. I done lost count. Thank y'all for anyway. 43 straight weeks. I haven't missed a week yet. I don't want to tend to. Today, I got a very special guest. It's my homeboy. He's rocking the shades right now, like some sort of superstar or something like that. Take your glasses off, Pierce, so I can look in your eye, man.
I don't know if you want to look at that, man. My kids don't even want to look at that. So.
It's my man Pierce, good friend of mine, co-worker at the station, and he's a mainstay at the station. Been there a good long time.
Yeah,
what you do, Pierce?
I'm the audio / videographer.
My man Pierce.
It's not the only thing I know how to do. Direct. I used to do graphics. Engineer assistant, creative services assistant. Edit commercials. Even do a little bit of filing for sales. We've done that, I should say. Excuse me.
Yeah.
And a few little odd jobs too.
Yeah. He's a janitor.
Janitor.
Yeah.
I'm the gutter cleaner too. Clean all the gutters for hurricane season.
Yeah, just no, we're just messing around. My man Pierce is a good man. But we disagree about a lot of things, especially about comic books. My man is a DC fan, and I am not. I mean, not as big a DC fan. I like DC. I like some of the DC, but
you're more of a Marvel fan.
Absolutely, I stick with the winning team.
Man, it's not that I don't like Marvel. I like Marvel. I have a lot of favorite characters. I've been liking since I was a kid. I'm a big Spider-Man fan, big Incredible Hulk fan. I love the X-Men. I even have my favorite X-Men around. I love Gambit. I love Wolverine, and I think my favorite villain, probably besides Magneto, is Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
What was it like when Stan Lee made Marvel Comics, man?
Man, fuck it. No.
Pierce is old as dirt, and I make fun of him all the time.
I saw the dinosaurs die, man.
Yeah.
That's how old I am, bro.
Yep.
I saw the French Revolution, bro.
Yeah, man. How was that?
Oh man, that was pretty wild, man. It was pretty wild, dude. Back then, man, the alcohol was legit, dude.
Yeah.
Like how tainted it is today, man. Hey, you take a few bottles of that, dude. I'm watching everything explode, man. That's pretty cool. Problem is that it was really slow back then. It's not as fast as it is now.
Yep. You had to load up your musket, with the gunpowder.
Put the powder in there, and man, by the time you done all that, you pray to God one of them cannons in here, dude.
That's it.
It blew your ass up, man. So. It sucked, man, back then.
So what's up, man, Pierce? What you was doing before you came to the show?
Not much, man. Like I said, we were doing a live broadcast for a commercial for the car show at Cajun Field. Mm-hmm. I helped out with that for a little bit. I went home, grabbed myself a little bit of lunch, played a little bit of my Star Wars game. I'm a Star Wars fan too as well. Other than that, my kid's in school right now, so I had a little bit of time before I get bombarded with family duties.
Yeah.
So I'm just taking it easy, man. That's all.
And I appreciate you rocking with me, man. I appreciate you. The second person from the station on the show.
Oh man, thank you for inviting me.
Yeah,
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, me and Pierce and Jared and the morning crew, we pretty tight, and we always clown each other and make fun of each other all the time. And Pierce is usually the butt of all these jokes.
I usually am. I don't know, somebody's butt anyway. So
yeah, hey.
Hey.
Watch out now.
Hopefully it's female. Man.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh.
I almost shut up.
Yo, and that's every day, and it gets worse, man. It gets worse. See, we always say there's a level we bring it to, and then Pierce always goes over that level about 500 steps too far.
I try not to, man. It's like everybody takes 2 steps forward. I took 500, man.
There you go. But yeah, it's not the worst thing that's been said on this microphone.
I'll try to keep it PG-13, man.
But yeah, man, today's Cinco de Mayo. So
happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody.
Yeah, happy Cinco de Mayo to the 5 Mexicans who care. Like nobody, I wonder. I thought about it. Like, if you go, I bet you people from America go to Mexico for Cinco de Mayo, right?
I'm sure it's probably a big vacationing time.
Yeah,
you know?
right. But I'm like, I wonder if the Mexicans is laughing at us. Like, we don't care about it like that. It's not that big a deal to us down here. You know,
no,
it's not our Independence Day. It's nothing. You know,
no, it's not for them anywhere. I mean, I think America just sees it that way, and
it's just an excuse to drink, man.
I think it's just another excuse to party. At least for here in Louisiana, it's just another. Hey, it's another day. Well, what's another party? Huh?
Yeah.
Break out the gags, man. Hey, here we go.
We're gonna celebrate the Battle of Versailles and then what's next? Jamaican Independence Day from Britain.
You name it, man. It's gonna be something, man. I mean, another Indian holiday, man, or some Japanese holiday. You never know, man. It'll be something, man. But hey, like you said, man, it's just a reason to party.
Yeah. So I wonder if because I know they get excited if during Cinco de Mayo because they know a bunch of Americans gonna come down there. We're gonna drum up some business, tourism, restaurants, and that's gonna make some money. But I wonder if they just laughing at us like we don't care about it.
They probably do. I guess for the fact that it's not the real Mexican independence.
Yeah. When is that?
I'm trying to remember when it is, but it's and I know it's not now. I think it's later in the year. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. Just like it's kind of like St. Patrick's Day. Like in Ireland, they don't celebrate it. We do here in America. They have a different holiday that they celebrate. It has nothing to do with what we do here.
Yeah. Now I actually had an Irish dude on the last episode, and it was around the time of St. Patrick's Day.
Okay.
And he was saying like it's funny because relatively long ago, but not that long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Irish people wasn't respected in America. It's like Irish do not apply to this job or whatever and stuff like that. And he's from Ireland. He came down here when he was a little kid, but he says his grandpa or his dad or something would always laugh at St. Patrick's Day because one day out the year everybody wants to be Irish. It's kind of funny.
I guess you can say the same thing for Cinco de Mayo. I guess today everybody wants to be Mexican.
Yeah, you know what? I ain't gonna front. I know it's a bunch of bullshit, but I definitely went to Moe's and got me a burrito. And I got me a t-shirt.
Was it good, man?
It was alright.
I haven't been to Moe's yet.
It was alright. Like normally I give it like a B minus. Today it was like a C.
Oh wow, man!
It was alright.
It went down a grade, man.
Yeah,
it's not
it was
that bad.
alright.
Everybody was speaking of the burritos, man. I was gonna say my daughter was craving about Chipotle.
Yeah.
So when it finally opened up, we decided to go because we had already tried burritos, and I like burritos. I thought burritos were really, really good. And so we went over there, and man, I think we paid like $35, man, for 4 of us to go eat. And honestly, I was not impressed, man.
No.
I probably could have got more flavor out of Taco Bell.
I don't get it yet. See, I've never been to Chipotle, and I'm probably never will because we always do stories at the station about salmonella and
all that kind of
all
stuff.
kind of Zika virus and I'm just saying I don't know.
Yeah.
I know that Chipotle had salmonella, had something.
Uh-oh.
They kept having to shut down, and and people
I
still go there.
I didn't realize it was that bad.
Yeah, at one point I feel like there was a
like a salmonella scare.
No, I feel like at one point we was doing like a Chipotle story every week. Remember?
I do remember him talking about it, but I don't know, half the time we're on the air, dude. I never pay attention, dude. I'm just doing my job, man. I'm making sure I don't clip mics, man, and get music where it needs to be, man. That's what I get paid for, dude. So I get paid the big dollars.
That's it.
I'm sorry, did I say dollars? I meant cents.
Oh, man. But besides being a stalwart at the station, Pierce is a very talented dude.
Well, thank you, man.
You can cook.
Yes, I can cook.
But I think your true talent lies in I think you could be a dope voice actor. I told you that.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
I've really, I don't know. My parents divorced when I was a young kid, and TV became my best friend for like 15, 20 years, man. So I watched a lot of stuff, man, from like 1980 to like, well, I can't say today because I don't really watch a whole lot of TV these days. Mm-hmm. It's mostly just movies. Now I'm nitpicky about what I watch these days, but. Man, you name it, man, we watched. But I watched all the Looney Tunes, all the original Scooby-Doos and all that stuff, man. It was really, really awesome. But the one thing I really, really liked about watching like Looney Tunes was when Marvin the Martian would come out, man. I used to love doing that, man. And he'd come out and it was just like, I'm very angry. I just don't appreciate what you're doing here. It makes me very angry. And everybody got a big kick out of that, man, when I figured out how to do that, So I was like, wow, I didn't figure out I can do the voice. And then I got a little older. We started doing, I would just recite like a bunch of lines. Big Eddie Murphy fan, so we did a bunch of, I can't do it in Eddie Murphy, but and then we got a little older. We started partying a little bit more, drinking. So I guess we started watching Cheech and Chong movies, man. And man, everything was so awesome, man. Just pass it, man. It's pretty
The good thing about having a guy like Pierce is the fact that he got a bunch of stories. He got a bunch of stories, you know. Because the rest of us, we're all pretty much close to the same age, and Pierce is just a senior citizen, you know.
Just wait for my discount, man. When I go to the movies, man, I want to be able to pay $7, man, instead of $10, man. That's bullshit.
You told your wife and kids you're going to be doing this?
No, I didn't.
You should.
I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell them. Unfortunately, my wife spends a lot of her time playing Castle Clash, and my daughter spends the rest of her time talking to her friend in California on FaceTime. Mm-hmm. So I never catch any of their attention at all, unless it's dinner time or we all want to watch the same thing.
Right.
You know. Now the good thing about being a comic book fan and all that stuff, I was able to kind of bleed some of that on my kids, you know, and they like them both. They like both Marvel and DC, and they like even the other things too. I mean, like both of them are into power. They're both big Powerpuff Girl fans. You know,
cool.
And it's really cool. So like when the theme comes on, they both get up and sing.
Hey, see, I saw the new Powerpuff Girls. I don't know. I feel like kind of like we was talking about before when we was at the station. Like, some things should just be generational. Like, that was just part of our generation.
It was.
You know what I mean?
They didn't need to bring it back. And if they did, they kind of, in my opinion, they did what they did with the Looney Tunes show. It's like when Looney Tunes came out, and up until probably around the early 90s, it was just really, really funny because it was just like slapstick comedy. And now, all of a sudden, they give it a dialogue. And it's like, it's not funny anymore. I mean, I think it works for certain animes and certain shows. Like, like Futurama, it works for that. You know, because, I mean, that's a funny show.
You need dialogue. You need
South Park is another one because they make fun of everything though. Okay, you need that, but I mean, Looney Tunes was just straight up slapstick, you know, and you don't need a plot, any of that stuff. I mean, that was the whole purpose why you could watch it because it was pointless.
I didn't like the Looney Tunes show.
Which one?
I mean the remake.
The remake.
That's what it's called, right? The Looney Tunes show.
Yeah, it's just called the Looney Tunes show. Yeah, it's terrible, man. I don't care for it. I mean,
I don't really care
it makes me feel bad. And it's like, man, I get the feeling like, man, I'll watch the best that it was for when it was. Now that they're trying to bring it up for another generation, which I'm glad. But you're introducing it wrong. That's not what they are. Yeah.
See, like, because you and Jared was saying that, like some things should be generational, and in some respects I agree, but some things I think like you need to reintroduce some things because you know, so that people can know about it, you know, and appreciate it, you know, and the people who made it originally ain't here with us no more.
True.
You know, so it's like so if I were to make Bugs Bunny, I would take my own liberties with it, you know, but yeah, it has to be done right. You know, it has to be done. At least you can put your own spin on it, but it has to be close to the realm of where it came from.
It should be. I mean,
you know what I mean?
You definitely don't want to like step too far left, you know, when it's like they tried doing an animated show called I think it was called Looney Tunes.
Tiny Toons?
Not Tiny Toons. They're all made all the Looney Tune characters superheroes.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember what it was. Lunatics, I think is what it was called.
It might have been.
And I was like, okay,
that was
all
awful.
right. I didn't even see it.
I didn't even see it either, but like I just like I
saw some of the drawings and I was like, it doesn't look. Okay, I was like, this doesn't look awful, but I was like, I don't know if I'm going to watch this. It just doesn't seem appealing.
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to have to check that one out too, you know.
But I think every generation should have their own Batman and their own.
They should have their own. Yeah, they should have their own DC characters and their own Marvel characters. You know, I do agree with that. What I don't agree with, like, I think what they've been doing recently for both franchises is, I don't think every 10 years we need a freaking reboot.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I think we've seen, and I'm a huge DC fan. Okay, I don't think I need to see the intro origins to Superman and Batman ever again. I think I've seen. There's so many different versions out there right now. You don't need to remake it again.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's another one. I love Spider-Man, but you know what? I don't need to see him get bit by the fucking spider again. I've seen it. How many movies that makes now? If you really want to take all of them, even the one from the 70s, that was what, 5? Almost
something
5,
like
maybe?
4 or
Okay.
5.
Yeah, don't need to see that again. Okay? You know, things like that.
I think that's
new characters, I understand.
Right.
You can, yes, but
that's a sentiment that a lot of people are sharing, and I think since it was not that long ago since the Garfield era of Spider-Man. That, you know, that was not that long ago, so I think that's why they're going to do away with the origin story and just have Spider-Man be Spider-Man. They might do like flashbacks here and there. They won't fully draw it out, and I think that's good.
I think I agree.
Because this Spider-Man appears in the MCU. It appears that this Spider-Man has been Spider-Man for a while.
Yeah.
You know.
And I'm kind of glad that they're going to go with it. He looks a little bigger, you know, so, but no big deal.
A little while, not a long time.
I kind of like the suit. I'm not too sure about the eyes yet,
Yeah.
but it'll probably grow on me.
It
but
looks alright.
but it's not so bad. It reminds me of the old 70s cartoon, so
Yeah.
because they got the fat spider on it. So I'm like, oh, this might be pretty good, you know. We'll see how it goes. I mean, his little one-liners that I've heard so far, it's you know, it's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool, but I agree. We don't need to have an origin. It's like, well, where'd you come from? Well, it's like this, and then
Right.
we don't need to see all that. That's over and done with. And I understand, generation comes, you want to do it, but if that's the case, wait 15, 20 years, and then tell a complete origin story if you want. You know, I just don't think you need to do all that.
I'm with you. I could see the case for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't need to see another origin story.
Mm-hmm.
In my lifetime, I'm 28 years old. In my lifetime, there's been like 3 Batmans. And
As far as actors
right.
or movies?
In terms of live action movies.
Live action movies. Okay.
I remember 3.
Mm-hmm.
Val Kilmer, I wasn't there.
Okay.
I mean, I think I was born in, but I wasn't interested. I was a little baby.
That was 96.
So I was 8.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess, but I didn't see him.
Okay.
I remember George Clooney was my first Batman.
Mm-hmm.
So every time I see George Clooney, I think of Batman.
All right.
And then Christian Bale.
All right, what's your next one? And then now
and
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck, yeah. For me, I guess the first one I ever saw was Adam West. I mean, my mom and my dad used to watch the old TV shows, and I started watching. I was like, God, these are horrible.
Oh,
I was
yeah?
like, God, how can they watch this? You know, and
Adam
then
West,
and then the Superman, the motion picture came out back in '78, and I mean, I loved it. I was like, man, Christopher Reeve was like, this is. Yeah, he's Superman.
Be clear.
I believe it. You know?
Chris was 35 in '78, so.
Eat shit.
So he has a vivid memory.
If I'm holding decrepit outlook, my beard reaches the floor. Something else reaches the floor too, but I won't say what it is. All right. Okay.
Your wife and kids might be listening to this, man. And you know what? They probably be like, "Dog, that's Dad."
I'm sure my wife's probably at work, and she's like, "Yeah, my husband does this," and click. Oh, I can't believe you just said that. Well, no more discounts at Walgreens.
But in recent memory, I mean, I'm talking like maybe like early teens.
Okay.
I've seen 3 Spider-Man already now.
I know. It's been that, like I remember seeing the one in the 70s. I saw it very vaguely, and that was bad. I was kind of like, I guess that was the best that they can come up with back then.
I didn't see it. I saw YouTube clips because like there was a documentary on the history of Spider-Man in film, and I saw a little bit of it, and it was just so funny. I mean, it was the time, man. It was the 70s.
And
how
not
good?
knowing what to do. You know? It's like, how can we make this guy look like he's walking on a wall?
Right,
you know?
right.
You know, okay, now
That's
how
so
do we
awful.
make webs sling,
I saw
stick, and then he can swing? You know,
I saw the web. I saw the webbing. It was like he was throwing
like a big
net.
rope. Yeah, it was terrible. Dude. It was so
It was throwing a
dark.
white net.
And I remember when they started advertising the Tobey Maguire ones, I was like, man, this looks really, really good. And then what freaked me out the most was the guy who directed the movie, because that's Sam Raimi. If anybody knows who Sam Raimi is, or if anybody's big Evil Dead fans out there, he's done all the Evil Deads. I mean, when they even redid the new one, he gave it the okay for it. And if anybody hasn't seen the remake of Evil Dead, please go watch it. It's extremely gory. It's really it's scary. It's what the original one should have been. But get back on the track. I was just really shocked when I saw it was him doing it. I was like, wow, the guy who made Evil Dead's making Spider-Man?
Yeah.
I'll bite. I'll see how this goes. And I was like, wow, it was really good. I enjoyed it. Spider-Man 2, best they ever made.
Yeah.
Doc Ock, that was the best villain.
Yeah.
Best one. Spider-Man 3, disappointing. It was going in a good direction and then completely just dropped off. Man, I'm sorry.
People hate Spider-Man 3. I ain't had no problem with Spider-Man 3, man.
I'm sorry, dude.
I mean, here's the thing. No, you're right. I'm in the minority. 90% of people hated Spider-Man 3.
Hey, look, don't feel bad, man. Everybody hates Batman vs Superman, but I'm probably in the very, very slim few that didn't mind the movie, you know. So it's okay, man. We all right.
Yeah,
we're good. But after Spider-Man 3, man, I was like, I heard they were gonna redo it. I was like, and they're gonna call it the Amazing Spider-Man. I was like, well, at least they're giving it a different title, new actor, okay. And I was kind of hoping maybe they won't do an Origins again and just continue, which is I thought what they should have done personally. And then I'm glad they gave 2 other villains that haven't been done yet, so it almost seems like a continuation. But they once again gave it an Origins. I was like, shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
I didn't care for Andrew Garfield being Spider-Man. He was a good Spider-Man. I didn't like him being Peter Parker.
Okay, that's fair enough.
You know, he had definitely the one-liners for the suit. He was very animated being Spider-Man. But as far as him being Peter Parker, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't need to see Peter Parker look like he was going to take a razor to his wrists and say, God, everything sucks, because he looks so emo.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Because he had a hoodie and a skateboard.
I'm sorry.
That's
No,
what
no.
makes
I was a
emo?
skateboarder. Skateboarders do not look like fucking emo kids. Okay. Sorry.
Oh,
Too
Pierce.
different. It's very, very different.
But yeah, I think I agree with you on the Spider-Man and Peter Parker thing. I think Tobey Maguire was a better Peter Parker than he was a Spider-Man.
Yeah, he was. I didn't think he was a terrible Spider-Man.
I don't think he was a terrible Spider-Man either.
But now having something to compare it to,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, okay, yeah, Andrew Garfield was more animated,
Yeah.
being Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire was the nerdy Peter Parker. That's the one I knew. I've
Yeah.
always known for like 20 years, and I was like, okay, when I saw this other version, I was like, the hell is this? And I read the Ultimates, and everybody says this was kind of mimic the Ultimate.
Yeah.
I didn't really find Peter Parker to be that different, you know.
He was closer to the Ultimate to me than normal. But yeah, I was introduced to Spider-Man with the cartoon though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's my image. Of
The one in the
Spider-Man.
90s?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love that one, man. That one used to come on. I used to watch the one that was in the 70s and the 80s. It was Spider-Man's Amazing Friends.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen that one.
That was with Iceman, yeah.
Iceman and, oh man, what was the chick's name?
Firestar?
Firestar.
Or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I used to watch that all the time. I was like, man, this is cool.
Mm-hmm.
And later on when I got older, I didn't realize that the guy who did the voice for Iceman was the guy who does the voice for Fred on Scooby-Doo.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like, if you go back and
I
watch
can
it,
kinda see it now, yeah.
listen, dude.
Yeah.
You're gonna go, oh my god, it's freaking Fred.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. But
I love the MCU, man. I think it's amazing.
they're doing a lot of good movies around. I think they finally found their niche on what they want to do. I think it took them a few films to actually get down what
I
they
think they
wanted to do.
understood. They understand that some characters need to be on TV and some characters don't.
and some don't.
Yeah, like Punisher needs to be on TV.
Punisher, when I didn't mind the first Punisher movie with Tom Jane. I thought it was okay. The second one was, I like the action and the violence because that was Punisher. But as far as everything else, it was just terrible. It was a terrible movie.
This
Warzone,
universe,
I think what it was called.
This universe of Punisher, this iteration of Punisher is the best one.
Oh yeah, the one on Daredevil right now. Oh, that is the best one.
Yeah, so cold, man. So
to me,
visceral.
to me, he seems like somebody who's been tainted before,
Yeah.
like either by the system or something like that, and
Yeah.
now he's gonna like, okay, now I'm gonna get some revenge. Yeah, so definitely, I agree with you on that one. I enjoy the Daredevil series.
He makes guns feel like a superpower.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. You know, it's pretty cool though. But he's really, really good. I'm curious to see what else they're gonna do with him. You know? I'm speaking of TV shows and stuff like that, things being on TV and on movies, man, I'm kind of glad DC's finally kind of starting to expand some of their universe, man. The Flash TV show, I don't know if you've ever seen any of it.
No, I haven't seen it, but
it's really
you
good.
say it's good. You say it's good.
It's actually entertaining a lot more than I thought it was going to be. I kind of thought it was just going to suck. I started watching the first few episodes. I was like, man, y'all introducing so many villains already. What you gonna do? You gonna introduce everybody in one season and say screw it?
That's
you know,
it.
but it's going pretty good, man. It's doing really well. Legends of Tomorrow's not too bad.
Yeah.
It's starting to grow on me. If you don't know what it's about, it's kind of like a Doctor Who with superheroes.
Yeah.
And they do a lot of time traveling, but it's pretty cool. And Arrow's okay. It's got its moments.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
See, but that's the thing about I think all these TV shows, all these superhero shows need to be on Netflix because you got more money behind it and you got more time.
not only that, but I think you'd be able to expand your explanation a little bit better than television. Because a couple things you have that are going to stop you: commercial breaks, censorship.
Yeah.
You know, being in Netflix, you can pretty much almost have about the same kind of, the way it seems to me, about the same kind of limit you have, like if you're doing Showtime, HBO.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
so you can give it that grittier feel, you know, where it makes it a little bit more realistic.
Yeah.
I think that's one reason why I like Daredevil.
Because I've seen a little bit of Agents of Shield. Their powers don't look as good on TV because they don't have they don't have the time, and they don't have. I'm sure they got comparable money, but they don't have the time to show it,
Right.
you know, to display it as well. But today is the day for Captain America because I'm going to go see that
That's
today.
right. Civil War comes out
Tonight. Yep.
Everybody hadn't seen it, go see it.
Yep.
Even though I'm not that big of a Marvel fan as I am for DC, I'm going to go see it. I'm a big Spider-Man fan. I've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping Tom Holland, I think is his name, is going to be new Spider-Man. Keep my fingers crossed. You're good, dude.
Yeah.
So I'm a little disappointed Hulk's not in it, but it's okay.
Yeah.
We'll wait for Ragnarok.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good one.
I just want to see Hulk beat the shit out of everybody. That's
There
all
you
I
go.
wanna see. I just want to see him just go ape nuts.
But yeah, so Pierce, you wanna shout out your band because you also play
that's
music.
right, man. That's right. Yeah, I'm a musician. I've been a bass player for probably about. Good God, man! I've been playing bass since I was 13, so it's probably about 30-something years now. I've been playing. Well, no, I'm sorry. No, that's wrong. 'Cause I'm 40, so probably about 25 years. Somebody else. Sorry. It's not accurate, but it's close enough. But I'm big into rock. I'm a huge metal fan. I play in a local band here in Lafayette called Pixel Creep. We do a lot of underground metal stuff. I mean, if you're into anything of ranges from Mastodon, Deftones to Machine Head, Rage Against the Machine. Try to think of somebody else. Suicide Tendencies. If you like anything that revolves anything like that, man, you definitely ought to come check us out. We haven't scheduled anything yet. We're trying to schedule some shows right now. We kind of just get back in the groove of things. We had kind of lost out a little bit. One of our guys lost his job. Mm-hmm. We had to kind of regroup, start writing some new material, but waiting to get out there again. But if you ever hear the name Pixel Creep, definitely come check it out. If you like metal, come check it out.
There you go, my man Pierce. My man Pierce be rocking out, man. I gotta see it. I haven't seen the show yet, but I gotta see it.
As soon as we get one, man, I'm definitely gonna let y'all know. Man, definitely. I'm sorry I don't have any samples or anything yet. We're still working on that too. We're trying to. Everybody's real expensive these days, so we don't make no money. So we're trying to do what we can so we can get it. Hopefully, the best quality for the price we can get. You know? Yeah. So,
what else is interesting you in the comic books, man? Because we were recording this at the comic book shop and books too. So thanks to Mr. Jeff for letting me rock out here once again.
If anybody's around the area, we're on Johnson Street.
Yeah.
Across the street from what's the name of that place? That's that furniture store.
Yeah, that furniture store. I don't know.
We're across the street from the Piccadilly.
Yeah.
So definitely come check it out.
How is that, Pierce? Going to Piccadilly? Because that's where the old people eat, right?
Yeah, it is where the old people eat, and you know what? It actually smells like old people when you go in there, man.
Bro, it's rough.
When I was a kid, man, Piccadilly was the coolest thing. Man. It's a sliced bread because it was like Golden Corral, man, like a Chinese buffet. Man, I walk up in there, look at all this food. It's just everywhere. And then now I went to it. I think this is right before my kids were born, and we went in. Me and my wife went into it, and it was just like, what is that smell, dude? I mean, you're looking at the food, and it looks like it's sick. Like it looks like it wants to throw up on itself, dude. I mean, it's like, oh, this is terrible. And we paid like $20, man, and it was barely any food, and it tasted like microwave. Mm-hmm. You know, something that I could have got at Target or Walmart, man, and put it in my microwave.
You don't have to worry about me going to Piccadilly.
I was gonna say, don't go to Piccadilly.
I'm good on that, man. I used to I don't know. When I was in band in high school, for some reason we went on a trip and they took us to Piccadilly for food. I'm like, what the hell?
I did that too once. I can't remember what trip we went to, and it was the same thing. I was kind of like, Piccadilly, okay, and then walk in. Oh,
come on,
just
man.
Disappointed, you know.
You could have went to anywhere else.
Could have taken us to Chuck E. Cheese or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Chuck E. Cheese.
I was gonna say,
a bunch of teenagers, badass teenagers, had Chuck E. Cheese.
I was gonna say, speaking of Chuck E. Cheese, man, I remember when Chuck E. Cheese first came to Lafayette, dude, because they shut down the old one that used to be that took the place of Chuck E. That was in its place was Showbiz Pizza. I don't know if you ever heard of Showbiz.
Mm-mm.
All right, Showbiz is pretty much the same thing like Chuck E. Cheese, but it had better games, and that they had like half of it was video games, the other half was the ticket games. But I mean, like real video games, man. You know, so it was like, okay, so you get to play like Mortal Kombat, you get to play Street Fighter, you get to play like what is it, like Time Crisis type games. So you had all this kind of stuff. It's like, okay, sweet. And then on the other side, you had the kiddie ones. Okay, so you have one for each genre or level of child. It's great. And I was so disappointed, man, when I heard that they closed it down. And I was like, Chuck E. Cheese, what the hell is this? Man, we walked up in there. I was like, this is bullshit. Where's the video games? Oh, they took away my Dig Dug. They took away my asteroids. Don't get it confused with hemorrhoids. Oh, I was like, oh man. Yes, I know. I went there. I'll be here all week, man.
It gets worse.
I'm keeping it PC. I haven't done bad.
Oh, man. Oh, anyway. Here's something else, man. But yeah, man. So you've been here a lot. And you've seen a lot of things change.
Yeah, Lafayette was kind of one of the few things changed. I remember it was kind of funny. I guess when I was a kid, the hangout place was the mall.
Yeah,
you know, and it's I guess it kind of still is. I guess to this generation.
I guess, man,
you know?
but like there's like a restaurant for every there's 5 restaurants for every item of food.
Oh my God, man! It's like I think 3 or 4 different Asian places in there. One's Thai, one's Japanese, one's Chinese, and I can't remember. That might be it. Yeah. And I think there's one pizza place that serves 100 different type of pizzas, and then you got.
No, I'm talking about Lafayette.
Oh, just in Lafayette.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant just in because we talked about the mall. Okay. Oh God, yeah, man. They got you name it, dude. Yeah. They got it for everything. Anything you want to eat here around if you're in the area, they got it. If you want fast food, they got an ass load of it. You want something fancy, they definitely got that too. You know. I was gonna say, speaking of food, man, you into sushi?
No, I ain't with no
man,
sushi.
It's really, really good, dude. You gotta check it out, man.
Yeah, I ain't with no sushi. Why you say that? Why you ask?
I was just asking. We were talking about restaurants, and it just got me thinking about it. I'm not really hungry. I had lunch earlier, but no, man, you ought to definitely give it a try, man. They have the ones that they are deep fried and they don't serve it raw, man. You ought to try some of those, man. They're pretty good.
I ain't with no fish.
You don't like fish?
I don't like fish.
Oh,
I don't like
poor
no
soul.
fish.
Shame on you.
I don't like fish.
You like Cajun?
Me,
Get out me and poo. You're nice like that, no.
Me, I ain't no Cajun shop. I'm a raging Cajun shop, but I ain't no Cajun.
But I'm no voodoo Cajun, no. Mila.
Yeah, so that's all day with me and Pierce, man. Just a bunch of Cajun nonsense.
Yeah, that's up, man.
It come out of nowhere.
Just acting a retard, man. That's it, man.
It comes out of nowhere. How you feel about old Trump, man?
He's
it.
He's the only one for the Republican Party, man.
Dude, man.
And to me, out of all the liars they had, and he was the only, and he's the one that stood out the most, man.
Come on.
I don't like politics, man.
No,
I
man,
don't
like
do politics,
I'm saying.
but I'm just. He's the one for the Republicans, and it's either going to be Bernie or Hillary.
Yeah.
And right now, the way it looks, I don't think too many people like Bernie just because. I mean, let's face it, dude. Bernie's old.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before he just starts freaking out. And the only thing I think people are worried about Hillary is that not only she's probably going to lie about everything, but I think once a month she's going to be like, "Fuck him, no gum, no gum, honey, take your pill." The next day, everything is fine. America loves everybody.
You think you still catches the period at that age?
Oh yeah, that's right, man. She probably doesn't have a hot flash and everything. Yeah, she's just bitter now.
Yeah.
Now she's at
I
the point.
I don't know nothing about no woman.
Now she's probably at the point now where she probably like take a drag off her cigarette and be like, "All right, who is it? Screw him."
Get out of here, Russia.
Oh man, God only knows whatever country they probably decide they're gonna want to bomb next. God only knows. I hope not.
Yeah.
I'm not wishing about anything about war.
Man.
I don't want any of that. I don't think anybody needs that. I mean, if anything, right now, I definitely think the world definitely needs to kind of come together, and we definitely should be the best species that's out there, not the best race, the best species.
My thing is this: like, if we can't, I don't know, like, because like me and Jared was talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Trump doesn't seem like a person who aspires to be president should want to be president for the better of America.
Right, for the nation,
Yeah, so like I want to be president because I think I have the intelligence and the plan that can make us, if not discernibly better, just a little better, a little bit better,
Yeah.
Trump seems like a guy who wants to be president just to say I'm president.
I agree. I totally agree. I couldn't agree with you more.
Or when he gets older, just say I was president.
And that's all I had to say. No matter, even if he did a term, if he got impeached, it won't matter. Even if he got shot, you got assassinated, it's going to be somewhere to be like, I was president, and your money became my money, and that's exactly how it's going to be. The one I'll fear about him is that if he does win, he's going to treat every single thing with politics like a business transaction. Because that's all he knows.
Like
business.
A shark type negotiation.
He's gonna be like kind of shiesty, dude. I mean, it's gonna be like dealing like I don't want to use the term the mob, but I mean it's gonna be like dealing with like a mobster.
Yeah,
I think he's just gonna put a price on every damn thing.
Not just the fact, not just his governmental plan or his strategies or the way he's gonna go about doing business, but the fact that Donald Trump is a cartoon character.
Pretty much,
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Donald Trump is a cartoon character. That's what Americans see. So imagine what
the world sees,
what Japanese see, and what the Russians see, and
Middle East sees, and all that.
Yeah.
And see that
they're not gonna take America seriously. I don't want that.
Oh no, they're not. They're gonna think we're a bunch of. They're just gonna think we're a bunch of dumbasses.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to say it. I bet some probably think we are that way right now.
Like Bush went visit a country. They threw a shoe at him. Remember that?
Oh, that was such a great interview. That was. We remember doing the live.
I don't say it's right, but
no, but it was still funny. But I mean, in their country, that is a huge insult. That's a huge insult. They throw the shoe at you. Oh, don't do that. That's like I don't know. I don't know. It's like having an affair with your friend's wife or something like that. You know? I mean, it's bad. It's definitely looked down upon. So I don't know how they're gonna portray us if this dumbass wins. But then again, I don't know what's gonna happen when the other dumbass wins. Yeah. Look, I'm sorry, dude. All I have to say is South Park said it best. Anybody who's ever seen South Park, they said it best. Whenever you get up to the polls, you only got two choices every single 4 years. It's either a giant turd sandwich or a douchebag.
Yeah.
No, I said it wrong. It's a turd sandwich or a douchebag. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all you got.
Yeah. But like I think if you get, I mean that could be the case, but I don't think that's necessarily the case. I don't know about Hillary or Bernie's what they plan on doing. I know a little more about Bernie. I like Bernie a little more, but the fact that both of them have been in government, and like Hillary's been, she was the first lady, and she's been in politics for a long time. She's the secretary,
Something like that.
Secretary of State, something like that. She at least looks presentable.
Mm-hmm.
You put her in front. You make her the representative of America on a global scale. She'll at least garner some respect.
Mm-hmm.
People look at Donald Trump like he's a cartoon character. They're gonna laugh at us, and I can't have it.
Yeah, he's definitely animated, and
You know?
and what seems kind of funny is that it's almost like every not press conference, but like
Speaking
rally
of wrestling,
that he had, things like that. It's like all it was like a giant stand-up.
Yeah.
It's like he thinks he's a stand-up comedian, and it's like look at this guy. You gonna vote for this guy because he looks shiesty. He looks like shit. He dresses like whatever. You gonna vote for this guy? Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, number one, I didn't realize you were all of a sudden from Brooklyn. Number one. Number two, I didn't realize that everybody was gonna be basing everything based upon what they were wearing. If that's the case, then oh my god, we're all screwed.
Because he does hit. He has a cadence of a comedian, and he has a cadence of an actor. You know, and like I don't know. How sincere what he says is, you know what I mean? Like
I don't
I think he's pandering. I think he will say something just to get the white man vote or the woman vote or the businessman vote or
anything,
whatever.
Dude.
Yeah,
I agree.
And he don't really believe it. He's just saying what people want to hear.
Exactly. Now,
You know?
if you've ever listened to anything that from him, the things that I've heard, he'll say, "Yeah, we're gonna make America great again. I have this great plan. I have this going on. But what is it? You haven't explained any of it."
Yeah.
And then I think every time somebody asks him that, I think he kind of diverts the question. So it's like, what do you really have? Or either you have something that's really, really screwed up, or you have nothing at all, and you're
like
bullshitting everyone.
It's a lot of backtracking. Like,
So,
how do you feel about immigration? Well, I think Mexicans is rapists and terrorists. Let's build a wall. How do you feel? I mean, well, and then somebody from the other side be like, "You said this about Mexicans. That's not really nice." Well, I mean, I love Mexicans. I have Mexicans working
and
for
they
me.
work,
You know what I
work
mean?
for you. So
Yeah.
what's going to happen if you want to ship them all back? And so there goes everybody who probably works for you.
And he pays. I don't know. Allegedly,
Yeah.
I don't think he. I can see him doing it. Is what I'm saying.
I could, too.
I can see him. He had some Mexican lady say, "We love Donald Trump." He probably paid that
He
lady.
probably did.
Probably paid that lady.
Probably
I
did.
don't know.
Probably
Maybe he didn't.
probably
I don't know.
look like I'll give you $1,000 if you say my name. And say it in good taste too. I mean, so,
I had heard something like at one of his earliest press conferences and Trump rallies. A lot of people there was stand-ins, and he had paid them $50 each, just to be there.
I've heard a lot of politicians doing that too. I didn't really think nothing of it when I was younger. I guess now that I'm a little older, I can kind of. Sometimes you can kind of just see it. Like you can kind of tell people who are legitimately trying to back somebody. I mean, regardless if you like them or not. I mean, like I don't like any of them, but I mean, it's like, but I can see the ones who are trying to really look like they're really like up their ass. Like, woo, I definitely want you to win. know. And then as opposed to the ones that actually look, sometimes you can kind of tell it's bought and paid for. You can see the fakes as opposed to the genuine articles.
Yeah, I can say that. If you were president, Pierce, what we changing?
Oh my God, that'd be definitely lots of changes. I think my first act. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to New York and fire everybody at MTV, and I'm going to put back videos on. And we're going to start with 1980, and we're gonna do one video from 1980, one video from 2016, and we're going to go back to them, and we're going to go back and forth, and we're going to do it like that until we caught up. And then what happens after that, I don't know. But right now, everybody who's at MTV, you're fired.
All right.
If you like videos, you can stay. I don't care what genre. If you like videos, you can stay. Other than that, you're fired.
All right. That's the first order of business.
That'd be first order of business. My next order of business would be definitely marijuana is legalized.
Okay.
All across the country.
Fair enough.
Because that's going to make us an assload of money.
That's true.
It will make a shitload of money. It will create
on a
lot
state
of
level,
jobs,
I think it would.
and it'll definitely do a lot of good for the medical field, for people who are looking for just jobs, anything at all, anything from distribution to industrialism, textiles, and things like that.
You make it legal and you tax it heavy, and then you put a limitation on it.
You don't even have to tax it heavy. You could just tax it normal, and then you could still make a shitload of money. I mean, look. Let's look what Colorado did. How much money did they bank since they've done all that? And it's nothing but green all the way across. And when I mean green, I don't mean the weed. I mean the money.
Yeah.
I mean it's all the way across on that state. So to me, that was a no-brainer. I think politicians, and everything else that's running the whole country, they don't want it to happen because they kind of see like, okay, well, if we let this happen and we have all this money, what's everybody else going to do that we're doing business with? 9 times out of 10, a lot of it's under the table, so a lot of those things kind of go away, which is good for you and me. It's bad for them.
Yeah.
So, and that probably won't change. But if I had to have it my way, I would definitely make it to where it's like, okay, I'm gonna make it fair.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna turn this into a communist country. I definitely want to keep America the way it is, beautiful, freedom, whatever the way it's supposed to be, land of the free, home of the brave. That's what it should be, and I will definitely keep it that way. But I would definitely change quite a few things when it comes to politics.
My cousin went to Colorado recently for a convention, and weed's legal there. And I'm like, how is that? Like, how's the environment? You know? And she was like, it's cool. You know, she had a good time there. She went to the dispensary, everything. She ain't smoke anything, but she like the environment's cool. Everybody seems happier. Yeah. And they're like, it's not zombie land, you know. It's not like people just walking around,
like not paying attention,
blazed up, you know. But like people just, walking around normally. I think if it's gonna be legalized in all 50 states in my lifetime.
Oh, I think so.
Be.
I agree.
I think within the next 10, 15 years.
Oh, it will be.
All 50 states gonna have legal weed, and I think, but I think like just make it like drinking. You can't drink, you can't smoke and drive.
Yeah, you can't drink and drive. You can't smoke and drive.
You got to be 21.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, I don't know, like they had all the prohibition stuff like that. That was way back when. You know, I mean, like look, when back in the day, my grandfather was a bootlegger.
Yeah.
You know,
that's about right.
He used to ship liquor from here to Texas and Mississippi and all that stuff. So I mean,
that's about
right.
So
that was kind of cool. You know, I didn't know that.
That's an interesting story.
But I wish I knew more to tell you about all that. But that's all I know. But that was really, really cool. When I heard about it, I was like, man, that's pretty sweet, man. They were doing all that, and nowadays anybody can buy booze. I mean, as long as you're 21, you can drink it. If you're 18, you can buy it. It's weird, but whatever. I never understood that one, but whatever. But yeah, you can make all this money and you can fix a lot of things if you would do stuff like that.
You can't buy alcohol if you're 18. You can sell it.
Oh, that's what you can sell. Okay.
Yeah.
My mistake.
I'm about to say.
Okay, I had my mistake. I guess I'm thinking when I was 18.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh yeah. When you was 18, it was legal.
And what was so funny is when I turned 18, I was so happy. When I turned 19, they switched it to 21.
Really?
Oh yeah. I was so pissed. I was like, you gotta be crapping me, man. I was like, I waited all this time. I can only drink for 1 year. Oh man. And then after that, they were like, everybody that I knew were like, don't worry about it, man. We got you. You know. So I'd give them money and they'd go buy it for me.
That's so funny.
And then when I finally turned 21, I was like, sweet, I don't have to worry about this anymore.
Right.
Good. And then after that, I don't know, after you turn 21, after about a year or two after that, it's not the same anymore. It's like, I can do it now, so who cares?
Yeah, I think that's the big. I think that's the
mentality.
Big thing. Right. I think that's the big thing. I think that's why there's a lot of underage drinking because you can't do it. Mm-hmm. You know, you can't do it. That's why they sneak it into the house parties. I've been to a few of them house parties. Alcohol, a bunch of babies just.
Oh, and that's what it look like, just sucking on that nipple,
just drunk babies, man.
You know, that's all it is, man. I couldn't tell you all half the parties we used to go to, and I get over there and everybody's already drinking. Everybody thinks they can drink better than the next guy. Yeah. You know, and
don't know nothing.
And no, none of them know nothing, and none of them buy anything worth anything. Like for instance, like these days, I like drinking a lot of Crown Royal. I like some R&R, some good Canadian whiskey, all of my stuff like that. You know, it's pretty good. You know, but like. Everybody that I knew was buying like Schlitz and Schaefer's, and we were buying Milwaukee's Best. Oh, Pabst Blue Ribbon. God, it's like vomit in a can. And some people, I think Jared would disagree with me on that one, but he likes Pabst. I can't stand it. But and then somebody used to buy something called Thunderbird. Yeah, that was the nastiest freaking. I think that was whiskey. Oh my god, that was the worst. It sounds
so funny, man. It sounded like an old man drink.
It was funny. Like the story was, we had a party at my house when I was in high school, and a buddy of mine was like, "Look, he gave me $10 or $20." He was like, "Go buy me a fifth of it's called Thunderbird." Well, what is it? Just tell him Thunderbird. That's all you need to do. Okay, I went and bought the Thunderbird. I looked at the bottle. All right, whatever. I let him drink it, and he was like, "Oh, thank God." He sips it. Hey man, take a swig. I took a shot of it. I was like, dude, my mouth was on fire, dude. Oh my god. I swallowed half. I spit out the other half, and I was kind of like, oh. I was sitting here drinking beer to get all the hotness out of off my tongue, dude. It was terrible. Yeah,
man. But yeah, we got about 15 minutes left, Pierce.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, man. See, when it's good, it goes by quick.
Yeah,
man. It was slow. I did an episode with somebody, and it was awful.
Didn't have nobody to talk to. It's
flavor,
like talking
man.
to a wall. Huh?
No flavor, no commentary, nothing.
Some people just don't know. Like I think they get intimidated when they see a microphone because I think some people have it in their mentality. It's like, oh my god, wait, this is on. That means other people can hear me.
Yeah.
Oh my god, how many people listen to me?
Right.
Oh shit, you know, and then they freak out, and then I think in their mind it's like,
Yeah.
But
It's funny, man. And, you know, it goes the other way too. People see a microphone and then become a character. Like, cut it out, man. That's not who you are. Stop that.
I did that when I was younger. When we were in high school, we used to act stupid. I'd do voices and had a buddy of mine used to burp. So it was anyway. If you thought I was bad, he's worse. Like he'll sit there and he'll go in the engineering and he'll rip it without the mics on, without the headsets on, and you could still hear it in production. That's how loud it was.
It's awful.
And the funny part was when I was in high school, we let him do it in a mic system through the PA.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that shit ran through the whole school. And then one of the nuns came up and was just like, you know, like standing there, and then we're crying. We're on the floor, and he goes, and I see him go for another one, and then we see here he just drops the mic and we take off, and as he's taking off, oh, dude, we laugh so hard.
Man, Pierce brings like a whole buffet table to the show when we working at the station.
I try to keep things lively, man.
No, my man
It's very early in the morning, so I try to make things lively.
I mean, it's early in the morning.
Unless I'm tired.
So instead of like, you know, not no toast, no bagel, no nothing. My man bring a whole steak,
Sometimes a burger.
a whole burger, you know, a whole chicken.
But the most famous thing that I bring to the station every day, peanut butter.
My man's a peanut butter addict. It's something else, man. I like me some peanut butter too, but this dude here is like,
oh my God, man.
it's like some cocaine or something.
Dude, if they make peanut butter where I could snort it, I probably would.
Come on, man. Stop
No, I'm
it.
kidding.
Come on, man. No, he ain't kidding, man. He ain't kidding. Be licking
man.
a jaw
Dude,
clean.
I was so desperate to eat one night when I was working at Olive Garden, and I had nothing to eat in my house, man. So all I had was a giant jar of peanut butter and a bag of Oreos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to town.
Oh,
Like chips and dip.
gross.
Oh,
Too much.
I paid for it the next day.
I bet. Ooh, gross.
Oh yeah, 'cause I had like a major sugar rush, and then I felt bloated as all hell, and I was like, man, what the fuck? Yeah, I paid for it.
Yeah.
Needless to say.
But with the last 15 minutes, Pierce is going to do a segment called 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, man.
4 question, 10 answers.
Okay.
All right. You're stranded on a desert island. Everything's taken care of.
All right.
But you have 4 albums you can listen to for the rest of your life. What are those 4 albums? Let's go.
Man, that's such a hard one. I got so many that I like. All right, well, I don't want to burst your bubble. They're all going to be metal albums. So,
All right.
all right, so anybody, let's see, who's out there and listening, who cares? If I had to be stuck with only 4 metal albums, dude, ever, I'm definitely going to have to go with, I guess I'm going to have to go with Anthrax, Among the Living. That's probably their best record ever of all time. I think I'm going to have to go with one of my personal favorites, Master of Puppets, Metallica.
Okay.
That was the first one I really got into. I think I'd probably could listen to Suicide Tendencies, Join the Army. That was the first album I listened to when I was a skateboarder. And I don't know, man. That's a tough one. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what the 4th one would be. And I don't know, man. There's so many. I guess I'll probably have to go with one of the most bizarre albums ever because it's just good no matter when time of year I listen to it, no matter what's going on, is Mr. Bongo Disco Volante. These guys are a very, very big variety of anything that exists in the world that's musical, they do it.
All right. No, I heard of Anthrax and Metallica. I ain't hear the other 2.
Okay, Suicide Tendencies is old skate metal.
Yeah?
That's old school, like LA. That's LA skate metal back in the 80s. They're still around. And there's only one original member left, but they're still around.
Okay.
And then Mr. Bongo, the lead singer for Faith No More, that was a side project he had. And I know you know who Faith No More is.
Nah.
You never heard of Faith No More?
No.
You never heard the song Epic?
No.
You poor soul. When the broadcast is over, go home, go listen to some Faith No More, dude. When you start listening to Epic and falling to pieces, you'll be like, oh, I know who these guys are.
Probably so.
I know you're going to recognize at least one song.
Yeah?
Yeah, at least one.
All right, question number 3.
All right.
Top 3 cartoons of all time.
Top 3 cartoons of all time.
Yep.
Definitely Looney Tunes, old school Looney Tunes, like old school Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck and all that. Okay, I think probably Spider-Man from the 90s.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to go with Justice League from 2001. Because that whole series that they put on Cartoon Network was awesome.
Yeah, I can dig that. Question number 2. You can spend a weekend, so 2 days, with 2 female celebrities. Who are they and what you doing?
Ooh, man, just 2?
Yeah.
Oh man, you limited my. Well, man, I don't know, dude. Hell. Okay, I guess I would probably have to be with Stacey Dash.
Oh wow.
So hot. And
She's not making too many friends
no,
nowadays.
but she did. That's okay. She was there, and she's still fine. Her and probably, dude, I don't know. So I'm big into redheads, so maybe some Emma Stone, but I might have to go. I mean, Amy Adams is pretty hot. But I don't know, man. That's a tough one. Probably, I guess probably Emma Stone. I guess.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Stacey Dash and Emma Stone. That's two completely different ends of the spectrum.
I know. Stacey Dash, I always had a thing for her ever since I saw her Clueless.
So, what you doing on this weekend? Because it's the three of you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what we would do is probably sex, and probably more sex. Oh, we'd have dinner at some point because I know we're gonna get hungry. I'm sure we don't have to rest, so we'll probably take a nap. And we're probably gonna get really, really fucked up. And on what I don't know what, and then probably more sex if I can help it.
Oh, Pierce. You know what's funny?
Huh?
That's usually the illusion that everybody always goes there but don't say it. You just said it. First thing out your mouth.
Hey, look. There's no reason to beat around the bush, man. You only live once, dude. So
you only live one time, my man. You only live one time.
When I get to pearly gates, no matter if I go up or down, I'm gonna be like, hey, man, you know what? It might have been sinful. I had sex with 2 chicks and 2 celebrities at that. All right.
Like, again, nobody else says it. They always say, you know what? I'm gonna keep it PG. No PG.
I mean, look, I could have gotten a real detail, but
no,
once again, I know.
My man, I appreciate it.
No problem,
because I know Pierce. Pierce absolutely could. Wow. Okay. Final question.
All right, go ahead, my man.
Question number 1: one place on planet Earth that you haven't been that you want to go.
There's a lot of those too.
Number 1 place.
I don't know, man. I actually got quite a few I want to go to. I guess one I've always wanted to go to. I don't know. I just have this. I don't know. I'm kind of fascinated with it. Was Australia.
Yeah.
I always wanted to go see Australia.
Australia, dope.
One reason I want to go is because I hear the beach is a killer.
Yeah.
You know, and also there's supposed to be a place over there where you can experience all 4 seasons like at once.
Really?
It's something like that. It's supposed to be like an area where you can. I think if you go like a certain amount of miles, it's winter. A certain amount of miles is fall. A certain amount of miles is spring. But within the same time, like in the same day or some shit like that, you can experience all that. It's kind of weird.
So how you dress for that?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I guess I'm just gonna have to just pack for each one and just pretty out whichever one I go to. Y'all see snow? Shit, did we bring the coats?
Yeah. Well, since this is a documented podcast, I can break the rules. I'm gonna give you a 5th question: top 5 superheroes.
Heroes or villains?
We'll do both then. Top 5 of all of them, though. You only give me 5, though.
Okay, only give me 5. All right. I'm probably not going to list them in the order they probably should be in, but just because right off the top of my head. Superman, big fan. Can't help it.
It's the wrong answer. Superman is awful. I hate Superman.
You need to eat some shit, bro. Just keep in mind, Superman could destroy everybody in the Marvel universe.
Okay.
Just keep that in mind.
All right, fair. All right. I guess that's debatable.
So that's what I got for you, Marvel.
Okay. All right.
Other than that, sorry, Marvel, love you. Let's see, Incredible Hulk. Love me some Hulk, dude. Magneto. I guess Green Lantern. I like the Lantern Corps. I don't know, there's something weird about them. And then probably Spider-Man.
So you said Superman, Magneto, Hulk, Green Lantern, Spider-Man. All right, cool. That's fine.
Yeah.
That was fast. That was quick.
Yeah, I have a lot more on my list. Don't get me wrong. But if I had to make like a second tier, Flash, Wonder Woman, Gambit, and Wolverine.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. This weekend is Mother's Day. So you want to give a shout out to your wife?
I do. Happy Mother's Day to my wife, Amanda. I love you, baby. Also, happy Mother's Day to my mom, my grandmother, my stepmom, and my sister, because that's pretty much about it. And then my 2 sister-in-laws that are out there. So everybody, happy Mother's Day. Hope everybody enjoys it. You get exactly what you want or close to it. Hope everybody has a safe weekend.
There you go. And I want to give a shout out to my mama. Shout out to my grandma. Shout out to and my cousins that have kids, especially Brianna, and my cousin's wife, Crystal. Yeah, can't wait to see my little babies again. You know, but yeah, man, shout out to all the mothers out there, especially my mama, the most important woman in the whole world. We don't always agree, but I know that everything she says is because she honestly believes it's going to help me out. Now, I don't have to follow it, and sometimes I don't, but I know that if she's saying this because she honestly thinks that, because you never know. People might say something, but they're really trying to trick you, you know? But there's only one person on the planet that I trust completely, and that's my mama.
Well, there you go, man. That's the way it should be, right?
Yep. And that's too saccharine. We can't eat it like that. That's too sweet. That's too sweet.
That's too sweet. We can talk about the weekend we're gonna have again. I can talk about what I'm gonna do to Stacey Dash, man.
Let's stop it, man.
That's a quarter off that butt. A few other things, but we'll start with a quarter.
I need to get you and Jared in here together. But yeah, man. Like I say, I tell people all the time on the show, man. I work in TV. I'm incredibly proud of it, you know. But it would be, and like it took me a long time to finally get into my field. I got a degree in broadcasting. It took me so long to get into it, and I'm really happy to be a part of this industry. But what makes it good is I got people I work with, like my man Pierce. He's funny. He's an asshole. And he could take a joke, and he's a funny man, and he's strong in his convictions, and I appreciate him for that. And my man Jared, and we got a good team on GMA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we do, man. We
got a good team.
We definitely know how to back each other up. Man,
yeah. So yeah, man. I just wanted to say that, and shout out your band one more time before we get out of here.
Everybody out there, if you whenever we get a chance, if you ever hear. Name's Pixel Creep. Go check it out, man. PIXELCREEP. You can check us out. We're gonna be hopefully having some demos soon. Keep my fingers crossed we can get that done. And then as soon as we can, everybody can get themselves a sample.
When Pierce crosses his fingers, he always crosses like he does like 4 little like mutant fingers.
Well,
like,
I gotta make sure, man, that the luck stays in there. So I can't just do this, man.
Like Ninja Turtle. Like Nightcrawler.
Well, I could be like Spock, man. Live long and prosper.
There you go, man.
Or to all the old schoolers out there, Mork and Mindy, nano.
You got a Facebook for him, right?
Yeah, we do. You can get on Facebook and just go to the search engine, man. Just type in Pixel Creep, dude, and go check it out. There's a bunch of there's a couple of videos. The audio's a little distorted in there because it was live, but there's definitely some footage of us playing live. There's a couple of the little home videos that my guitarist James made.
Tell a funny story of a band story. Tell a funny band story.
All right. Let's see.
Before we got here, that's how we're gonna wrap it up.
All right. I guess it kind of sucked, but it also is kind of funny at the same time. We before we were Pixel Creep, we were another name, same guys, but we went under a different name. We had a show in Shreveport. Long story short, Reggie's band was playing with us that night, and this other band from Marksville played. The band from Marksville got up there, and they were like a southern rock band, and they jammed it out, and everybody who went over there they cheered them on. And the moment those guys left, everybody left. So the only people who were there to watch Reggie's band, which is the next band, was us. So we watched Reggie's band, and we cheered them on, and then once they were done, they went to the titty bar down the road, and we had nobody in this bar to watch us but the bartender and the 2 people getting drunk at the bar. And all you heard every time we finished every song was greek, 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 greek from the crickets, because it was I didn't even get a boo or get the fuck out of here. I didn't get nothing of that. It was completely quiet, like we didn't even exist. We didn't, and then what made it even worse is that we didn't even get paid. We drove all the way to Shreveport, 5 hours, got hammered, and then with no money.
Yeah.
And then had people wanting us to go to the titty bar. Like, well, what money? We didn't make no money. Asshole would have paid us. We would have went to the titty bar. We ain't got no money.
Reggie is a coworker of ours. He works at the station with us, and he also plays a lot of music too. But shame on Reggie for not staying with you. To at least give you some sort of support.
It kind of sucked, but I'm not blaming it for him. I mean, it's all good. I mean, I guess we kind of done it to each other every once in a blue moon.
Man.
So it's all good, man. It would just been nice if we would have actually had a crowd, but I don't think anybody knew it or nobody cared, man. Whatever it was. But you know what? Being that I'm a true musician, man, we went out there and we did it anyway. And we got no money and we still out there and we're still doing it.
Yeah.
It's all about the art, man.
It's all about the art.
Although a little bit of cash wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, a little bit of
and just at least a little. A couple thousand.
Yeah. That'd be dope.
Sorry, did I say thousand? I meant million. I'm sorry.
There you go. Yeah, but like I always say, y'all, follow me on Twitter, GrasshopperGP, Instagram, GrasshopperGP, both of which spelled normally, no special characters, anything crazy like that. GrasshopperGP, GrasshopperGP, Instagram and Twitter. Send me an email at grasshoppergp@yahoo.com for any types of sponsorships, advertisements, or if you just have something nice to say about the podcast. I really appreciate it, sincerely, honestly, and truly. You are listening to this on Grasshopper GP Official. That's Grasshopper with 3 S's, because when I made the account, I couldn't spell. Grasshopper GP Official, 3 S's is a YouTube account. Only 3 S's in the YouTube account only. All the other ones are just 2, spelled normally. And this is the AquaMethod Podcast. It's your boy GP, your boy Pierce.
Yo.
And y'all be good.
We out of here.